American made simply means made to break anymore. I'm tired of pretending like American made is the big thing. No, it's not a flex.
Quality of products has decreased while the prices seem to keep increasing. So let's talk about it. I feel like everything we buy nowadays is meant to just break and not last.
Look at this. This is goddamn paper. This ain't no goddamn building material. This is fucking arts and crafts. Whole fucking house.
That's it. I am no longer gonna pay. Like, I like the smell of a money more than I like the smell of a new car.
Have you noticed that it feels like nothing is built to last anymore? Your washing machine breaks just after a few years. Your refrigerator starts acting up right after the warranty expires. Vacuums don't seem to last like they used to. Even newer cars with all of the technology end up costing thousands in repairs. That's wild to me. Meanwhile, prices keep going up. Sometimes it makes me wonder, are companies actually making products cheaper on purpose while charging us more? Well, if you feel that way, like I do, you're not alone. There are millions of Americans that are saying the same thing. Check out these videos.
You have an old fridge in your garage. I'm going to show you my fridge that's 26 years old. So this little Kenmore scratch and dent special from Delaware, Sears, still works to keep my beer and stuff out there. The freezer still works. We keep some stuff in there. So 26 years ago, we bought this thing, $19.99, still works. When we moved to the current house that we're in, we bought it, put it in the garage, got new appliances inside. So since 2007, when we moved to this house, we are on our third washer and dryer, our third stove, our third dishwasher, our third refrigerator. Our microwave is our second. So 26 years ago, they were still making good appliances. When did they stop? I'm curious if anyone can pinpoint the time, because I'm tired of buying new appliances every 5 to 7 years. So if you have a super old fridge in your garage, let me know how old it is.
All right, so check this out. The first flat screen TV I'd ever bought, ever. I got it using layaway at like Sears or something. It was $200. And back then, $200 was a lot of money for a TV that size. I got it when I was like 19. I'm 30 now. So 11 years. And the only reason I'm throwing it out right now is because the screen cracked and broke. Someone threw something at it. I can't even tell you how many Roku TVs I've been through. Sucks in general because nothing is built like it once was. Because if shit doesn't break, then you don't gotta buy another one every year for Christmas and for birthdays and holidays and all that. They just want the shit to break, so you gotta annually get a new one. No, I should only have to buy one TV for my entire, like that. Again, that TV has lasted me like my entire life.
So I told myself at the beginning of this year that I'm going to do better. I'm going to spend wisely. I'm not going to buy unnecessary stuff. Well, I think the Lord is literally like, haha, joke's on you. Here you go. Because look at what my television's doing. But it works. I just don't understand. Like, it makes no sense. Everything else works except when you click on the actual app to watch the show, then it screws up. Like, what the hell, Leonte? Mind you, this TV isn't even 2 years old yet. Isn't that great?
American made simply means made to break anymore. I'm tired of pretending like American made is the big thing. No, it's not a flex. I see American made and I immediately know it's made to break. I remember a time my grandmother had a Westinghouse fan. That fan was 50 years old before the engine stopped. And guess what? She could open the back of it and have it worked on, and it would run another 50 years. I'm sick and tired of these General Motors cars, Ford trucks, all of them. They're all garbage. The computers in them are designed to break during certain times. I bought a Toyota Prius because the little psychic network in my head told me that old Dump was going to put us into a financial mess on the gas. I get 61 miles to the gallon. It does not have a timing chain. Half of it is electric. It's a hybrid. And right now for 15 bucks, I can fill my car up and it lasts 3.5 weeks. I'm tired of American-made shit because it's just that. It's shit.
My 13-year-old son overloaded his mother's washing machine. Not by much, but however he overloaded it. And guess what happened? It broke. This washing machine was a little over a year. She only had a year warranty. And when she called the repairman, they told her that it will cost more to repair it than to replace it.
Quality of products has decreased while the prices seem to keep increasing. So let's talk about it. I feel like everything we buy nowadays is meant to just break and not last. Let's take appliances for instance. Appliances such as washing machines, drying machines, fridges seem to last decades. Now you're lucky if you could even squeeze a decade out of it. And I remember when it was usually cheaper to just fix something. Since everything is just meant to break so easily, it's just easier to just buy something newer. Talked about the price of a McDouble being $1 the last time in 2014. I don't have a phone case on my iPhone or Android. That shit is gonna crack even if I think about dropping it. So I can see why people are buying older. Quality of times past, honestly, is unrivaled. So in today's age, I don't really think about us buying investments, more or less headaches.
Explain to me why appliances nowadays only last like 2 years, but my mama got a 1970 refrigerator that...
Because everything then was built to last. That's hence the term American made. Everybody wanted American made because it would last forever. People put pride in their work. That kind of thing doesn't exist anymore. Now it's all about what's the most we can charge people before it breaks down. That's it. However long that warranty lasts is about how long your stuff's going to work. After that, it's going to break. The term American made anymore, it's just a joke.
So I come to that realization, guys, that I don't think nothing is made to last. Like, America doesn't make things to last. I think they make it to last like a short term, and like it breaks down on you and then you gotta buy it again. Like, I swear to you, I don't think nothing is made to last. Because if it was made to last, who would buy it again? You know? That whole like life warranty on shit doesn't work no more. I don't think so. I don't think shit is made to last. I noticed that. I think everything breaks down so fast now. And also, I think like back in the 80s and 90s and like mid 2000s, I think that those things were made at a quality. You know, vacuums, car parts, you know, tools. Everything now breaks so fucking quickly. I'm not sure, but everything just breaks so fast. It's like, I just bought you last week. Why you break it out? Question. But yeah, I don't think shit is meant to last now. I feel like they want you to keep buying it repeatedly. Buy it again. Buy it every 2 years, 3 years. So I think like they make it to last for a certain time and then it breaks down and you're like, oh, I gotta buy a new one. So I think it's meant to last for a certain amount of time and then that trigger hits and it just breaks down on you. Whatever it is, whatever item you buy, it can be a blender to a car to a vacuum to a fucking light bulb. I think everything's not meant to last no more. Honest truth.
Ladies and gentlemen, the vehicles that you're buying today, they're breaking down in mass numbers. They're horrible quality. Every single major manufacturer around the world, unless you're like looking at high-end handmade cars like Ferrari, all these manufacturers have major recalls going on. All of them. Because the quality is in the toilet. Nothing works. Everything breaks. But one of the things is low quality. These vehicles are not high quality anymore. And instead, people are choosing now in mass, they're choosing older vehicles. They'd rather buy a used vehicle than buy a new vehicle. And they're doing that in mass. Why? Because number one, you can work on them. Number two, they're better quality. And I'm not talking about like 2 or 3 years old. I'm talking oftentimes 10 years old, 15 years old. They'd rather buy those vehicles than buy something new. And so I made the point on X and social media a while back, and I think even on this channel, that there are a number of companies out there that are taking 1970s, 1980s, and 1990s vehicles, restoring them completely to showroom quality, and they're selling those for half the cost.
So what I'm hearing, this isn't just about one company. People are saying this about almost everything. You buy something expecting it to last 10 or 15 years, and instead you're replacing it after 3 or 4, even when you're spending more money thinking you're buying better quality. But that's not always true anymore. Also to add, new homes, where people are finding that a lot of the materials are cheap. These new homes are cheaply built. Who wants to pay for that? They hide it and they mask it with things like siding, you know, or stucco, but underneath the bones are terrible. The build quality is terrible. So imagine, these construction workers are probably getting paid terribly too. I mean, people are finding cracks, leaks, cheap materials, and repairs not long after moving in. Sounds like the car I purchased. And don't even get me started on vehicles. Cars have more technology than ever, but one sensor or one electronic component can cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Sometimes it feels like we've traded durability for convenience.
America done stopped building cars. Ford got a Mustang. Chevrolet got the Corvette. Dodge got the Dodge Charger that nobody wants. I mean, damn, I never did think that this would ever happen. Honda still make cars. Nissan still make cars. It's just like American companies can't build decent cars that everybody wants. And I wonder why. How come Honda can build cars, Toyota can build cars, and they sell, but America can't? Why? What's wrong? I mean, back in the days, people love American-made cars. But what the hell is going on? Y'all just gave up? Just gave up entirely on building cars.
That's it. I am no longer going to pay. Like, I like the smell of a money more than I like the smell of a new car. So I was just watching this Consumer Reports that's saying that the car market is starting to get donkey, as if we didn't hemorrhage enough with like the housing and the rent and the groceries and just pretty much everything. Now cars are getting ready to take a hit. And they're saying car payments can be up to as much as $1,000 a month. And I'm not talking like for the Escalade and the Lamborghinis. I'm talking the basic car. No, sir. You will never see me paying $1,000 a month. As a matter of fact, I am pissed that I was even paying $500 a month for this car. And I will tell you right now, this will be the first car that I have owned outright. Next month will be my last payment on this car. Like, I will own this car first time in 51 years of living, because I used to be in that mentality in my 20s that, you know what, I'll always have a car payment. So I wanted to turn in a car every 2 to 3 years because I liked the new car smell. No, fuck the new car smell. I like I'd rather have my money smell because everything's too freaking expensive. No way would I pay $1,000. And I fully believe like there's some cahoots or something going on with this. Because why is it? Because my car's starting to act a little funky here like the past few weeks, knowing that I only have one more month until it's paid off. And I feel like cars aren't even made the way they used to be anymore. Why is it that classics from like 50 years ago are still running no problem, but cars that are brand new with all the bells and whistles, just too much shit to break? And it's like they do it on purpose. Like the manufacturer's warranty goes out at a certain time because they know damn well it's going to break at that point. Why is it that most cars only last really long, 5 to 6 years? Because that's about how long you're financing it. So I guess they're looking at it like, wow, we've already priced people out of their apartments. We've priced them out of ever owning a home, priced them out of everything else. So pretty much they're going to start living out of their cars. So let's go ahead and jump ahead to the future and make cars unattainable as well. So not only are we going to have to live in a commune with everybody because we can't afford to live independent anymore, we're going to have to start carpooling. I refuse. If this thing breaks down, I promise you I'm going to make little holes in here and I'm going to Flintstone that shit. I am going to Flintstone this car as long as it can get me safely from point A to point B.
Man, look at this shit. This is fucking paper. Look at this. This is goddamn paper. This ain't no goddamn building material. This is fucking arts and crafts. Whole fucking house. Goddamn origami house.
Buy a house built in 2024, and I'm going to tell you why. Not only are you spending twice as much as you fucking should on a house, the shit that we're dealing with for materials is absolute junk. Yeah, sure, it looks great when you put siding on the outside and you can't see what the building materials are that you're dealing with. Of course it looks good. Called lipstick on a pig. Materials we get, if they ain't fucking warped, they're full of knots, they're full of wormholes. Wormholes! Can you imagine buying a new piece of lumber and having termites already in your house? I don't think so. Brand new sheet of plywood. Brand new. Pressure treated plywood. Supposed to be the best stuff around, right? No. Look. It's all splitting already. But you know what? I'm gonna nail that on your fucking house, cover it with siding, and you're gonna have to deal with it. Because that's what we got. We got no choice. What's the point of fixing it if my materials are crap? You know, what am I supposed to do? Good thing I have to cut that big part of the junk wood that's over there. I have to cut it all out because this is fucking bullshit. You can understand the frustration that I've had and am having on a year-to-year, day-to-day basis. It's just ridiculous. Last thing I want to do is repair somebody's rot with rotten wood. It just doesn't make sense to me, you know? What are we doing? Why?
Look at how these new houses, those are floor joists. It's like 2 3/4-inch pieces of plywood sandwiched together. And that's the joist. Like, what? How much cheaper can it get? Like, damn.
Now, I don't think people expect everything to last forever. But when prices keep climbing year after year, most people also expect better quality, not worse. Whether it's appliances, electronics, furniture, new homes, or vehicles, more people are asking the same question. Why are we paying more and getting less? Maybe companies are trying to cut the costs. Maybe products have become more complicated. Maybe it's a combination of both. But whatever the reason, it's becoming harder for the average family to keep replacing things that should last much longer. What do you think? Have you noticed products wearing out faster than they used to? Or do you think people are just remembering the past differently? Let me know in the comments because I think this is something almost everyone has experienced. Thank you for watching. Till next time, peace.